Hey, what's up guys, it's LeMar DeVente and I'm back with another Beyblade Burst video. So I'm super excited because I have the unboxing and review of the Super Z Beyblades. So today we will be taking a look at Winning Valkyrie, and I'm super excited since it's the new season of Beyblade. This is season 3 now. And let's take a look at this. So on the box, it is completely different from what we've regularly seen from Takara Tomy. It is actually a plastic front, which reminds me of the stuff we have for basic layers back when they first came out in Japan. So we have the parts, the bay over here, so we can see the V for Valkyrie. Talks about the Volcanic Driver, shows the bay off, and it is owned by Valt, as we can see, a different outfit, as this is 2 years after the World Championship from Beyblade vs. God. Then we take a look at the back. The layer is called WV, lowercase w, uppercase V. The disc is 12 and is a core disc, meaning you could put a frame on. And then the driver is called Volcanic, and it looks like it's just called the Super Z system, I'm assuming. The metal contact points, which is very prominent in this series. New parts, I'm assuming. The stats, probably very offensive. And you can customize with other bays. But that's all for that, and let's get right into the unboxing. Alright, so it was such a pain to actually get this out of the box, but at least it's over. So quickly, we actually get a proto launcher. This is a gunmetal color, and it comes with an actual straight ripcord because of how the box is made. So there you are, your little ripcord like the Hasbro ones. We also get the Cho Z customized guide showing different combos for Z Archiles and Perfornius and Winning Valkyrie. And we get a preview right over here of Bloody Longinus, which is the new evolution of Longinus coming from Nightmare Longinus, releasing April 28th of this year, 2018. We also have this new campaign coming where you could get a recolor of the God Valkyrie layer, as well as the 7 core disc from Legend Spriggan, and the Extend driver from Z Archiles. But oh my gosh, that is a lot to cover. As well, we get the stickers, and I'm probably not going to put them on because I don't really want to. But let's actually take a look at the bay itself. So first off, we actually have the layer, which is made out of metal. And I'm going to weigh this after and put this in the video. But here it is, guys. It is the Winning Valkyrie layer. So obviously, metal is fairly prominent, and it reminds me of Victory Valkyrie quite a bit. And I'll do a comparison with actually God Valkyrie after. We can see the teeth under here and how it's all constructed. Again, it's really like the actual Valkyrie series, which is very nice. And let's take a look at the teeth over here. So, whoa, Nelly. Those are some really tall teeth. It has 3 really tall teeth, which is great for attack types. And we can see that it has the W and a V because it's Winning Valkyrie. Really reminds me of All Might from My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero, as some of you weeaboos may want to call it, including myself. Top part's completely made with metal on top of the blue part. It's very interesting the amount of metal this has, and I think that it may have some very good attack power. Now we move on to the 12 core disc, which is much more jagged than anything we've actually ever seen. 4 points, which are very, very jagged, and I don't really see like a hidden 12 in here, or I could be wrong, of course, but usually there is the hidden number, and I guess this is the 2 and that's the 1, but again, it feels fairly light. I'll weigh it after, and I don't know, it just feels fairly unbalanced. I know that there is actually the issue concerning that it damages the opponent's Beyblade, which I saw in World Beyblade Organization. And here is the Volcanic Driver. So, as you can see, it's actually taller than a regular driver. Free spinning, flat tip. And it has a bit of a star design in the center of this. Which is interesting, actually, that they did decide to even put that. But it's much taller, and as you can see, it's actually very loose, which I don't really like. I would prefer if it was just free spinning without all this looseness to it. And I've actually tested it out myself, and it is very, very aggressive. And I'm not really too much of a big fan of it. But I guess I will have to test it actually more myself, because I was using Zankies. So let's construct this bay now. And, ooh, very nice click. And here we are. This is the bay, and it's pretty crazy to look at it because of just how big it is. It's just very heavy and bulky. But let's get to a comparison with Strike God Valkyrie now. So let's just actually take the Beyblade apart once again. Ha, isn't that fun? So first off, the layers. They're both locked into this position, and we can see that this one is more, not as elegant as this one's very sleek, and it does not have the metal except in the center. It does not have the locked points as well. But, again, you can see the attack points completely different. Focuses on a bit of smash and kind of like a bit of that random part there. Well, this has no interferences there at all, which I think is much better than this over here. And they have about the same teeth. Going on to the discs, God Valkyrie actually included a frame. And here's this with the much more jagged design compared to the rounder ones we currently, formerly had. And then onto the drivers, which are much different. So here's the driver heights, and again, much shorter than a regular driver. And instead of having any rubber aspect to it, again, it's plastic. Though if we do look at Reboot, then you can see that, again, it was plastic, but the gimmick is just much more basic, something like Hold, which we previously had on Betrometh or Behemoth, whatever you do want to call it. So there it is. It almost feels like an upgrade in some parts, but also feels like a downgrade in others. But maybe they'll pull something like they did for Strike God Valkyrie and give us a special driver for it. Now, I think I actually want to weigh these parts to actually show you guys just how heavy it is. So it is currently going to be measuring it in grams. So here we are. And let's get our layer. And it comes up to 19.9 grams. Okay, now it's going to 20. So let's take that off. Let it reset and put on God Valkyrie, which comes up to about half of that. So as you can see, this is about 2 times heavier than what is almost the average Beyblade layer. So pretty crazy, and you can see how the Cho Z / Super Z system is right now. But with all of this aside, I think it's time for us to actually put Winning Valkyrie to a test spin and even a test battle. So let's get right into it. Alright, so we're at this game and I have Winning Valkyrie, and we're going to try a few different types of test launch. So first, I'll launch it flat. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! So, right off the bat, it has some crazy raw attack power. It's just fairly uncontrollable. And let's try tilting our launcher now. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so even then it seems like it's going to be hard to control. But let's see how it does against an opponent, which will be Spriggan Requiem 0 Zeta. So, let's put these bays head-to-head in a few matches in my base stadium over here. Let's get right into it. Round 1, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. Wow! Just a few hits and it's already a KO, but let's just do a few more rounds. Just to mention, Spriggan Requiem is left spin defense mode. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. So it's already getting heated. Wow, and that was a quick KO, and sadly, it did get knocked out, but let's do one more final round since these are going pretty quick. Still in left spin defense. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. Whoa, heavy hits. Requiem could not deflect them. Wow, that was pretty crazy, but again, these are pretty quick and already one click. Kind of surprising, but let's just do one final round because, again, these are just really quick. Final round, and I put Requiem in stamina mode. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. Whoa, look at that. Heavy hits already. Kind of consistently landing as well. Whoa, can it actually land enough hits to knock it out or burst it? Or will it even outspin it? Oh, and it did get outspun, sadly enough, but it didn't lose any clicks. And Requiem ended up losing 2. So that's all for these test battles, and it's time to wrap it up. Alright, so that wraps it up for my review of Winning Valkyrie. So it comes with this proto launcher, which is literally as worthless as can be. Let's get that out of here. And Winning Valkyrie is pretty interesting. I really think the layer is going to be fun for attack because it is heavy and pretty nice design as well. The disc, I feel like, is an issue if you're battling someone else, as you could damage their bait, and I think people should be cautious of that. And the driver seems to have a lot of raw attack power, but the issue comes from not having much stamina, as well as being hard to control. So it's really a glass cannon, almost. So that's all for my review. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you want to be updated for all my Beyblade and Bakugan content, hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, and let me know what battles you want me to see with Winning Valkyrie. Thanks for watching, and remember to blade on.